when I came to Kalari, I was quite a mess. I was 21, I was full of fire, I was causing trouble everywhere I went. I spent 4 months in India before I got to my school, and almost every day had a major political incident with some people passing by who did absolutely nothing wrong but simply got in my way. The idea of Kalari is that you go into the Kalari and for 2 hours your body is reacting, you are reacting, so that when you come out, that is done. No longer do you have to be reacting, you can now be acting. In that sense, you can be moving from a place that's not involving that reaction. And so because of those benefits that it gave me, I wanted to be able to pass those benefits on to other people. So Kalari originated something up to 5,000 years ago in South India, in Kerala. The first written reference to Kalari is in the Veda. It's about balancing the Vata, Pitta and Kapha. It's about balancing the Rajas, Tamas and Sattva. And these are different ways of perceiving universal energy in terms of the Veda. So the full name of Kalari as an art form is Kalarippayatu, and the healing art Kalarippayatu. Payat means practice or art. Kalari means battleground. So in the full name is battleground art or battleground practice. And then the treatment side, Kalarippayatu, is battleground treatments or battleground therapy. Compared to other martial arts, the martial applications within Kalari are quite hidden. You can practice karate, and in your first class you will be doing punches and kicks. So it's very obvious that what you're doing is a martial technique designed to be used in an offensive way. In Kalari, these techniques are very much hidden inside the forms. And the reason for this is quite simple, really. Rather than trying to equip you with a series of techniques that you can use in a fight situation, they're trying to condition the body so that it simply responds. Then exercises, mostly in the form of the postures that we have, can be used to restructure and to strengthen the areas which are weak. And so therefore, through a combination of the massage and through the postures, we can look to recondition and realign the body back into a more biomechanically sound position. The reason I left the theatre and moved into Kalari was because in the theatre, my peers in their mid-40s were suffering in their body to the point when they had to step out. In Kalari, my teacher's teacher was doing backflips at 84. The ability of the body to go to a much, much longer training process throughout their life is very different. To summarize really the benefits of Kalari, as well as these physical attributes, you're looking at the more emotional and mental attributes. Now, the basis of that is that the physical body, the mental body, the emotional body, and all the other bodies that we have, they are all very much in sync with each other. We look at creating harmony in the physical body, release, grounding in the physical body, and focus. So through achieving them first in the physical, they then come into being present in the emotional and the mental. Yoga is fantastic. Yoga is great. Yoga can give your body many benefits. But personally, from my own practice, I see that Kalari kind of goes to the next step. It gives you the opportunity to take those movements that you've developed in yoga and to take them into the space. It gives you the opportunity to work on a flow, working with a partner through having the weapons forms, which we come on to practice later.
I did a lot of yoga and I wanted something that would get me out of breath, to get me sweating. And this is perfect because it's got the cardiovascular, like I'm pumping my blood, I'm sweating, I'm breathing fast, and also I'm being really flexible. So for me, it's the thing.
I've never done martial arts before, but what I discovered in Kalari, it's similar to yoga, and it actually comes out of the same science. While there are these very sort of like fluid-like asanas, there's a little bit more power, a little bit more kick, a little bit more dynamic energy to it.
Adam is an awesome teacher. Like, he knows his stuff, and yeah, this is why I'm super convinced. For me, whatever I want to learn, I need to have a good connection to the teacher. And he's not having any doubts doing the teaching, which I also like. He's super confident.
We're now in a position where we can run regular courses. The courses are running every month, and the daily training is running 5 days a week. What that means is we can give opportunity for people to come whenever they have their free time, and they can come and commit to learning. So coming here to Koh Phangan, coming to a place where there is a very large population of tourists, travellers moving through, as someone who has studied physio in the past, I realise it's very important to equip people with their own discipline, with their own regime, their own program. And so the challenge then is to give them something in that short time that they are here that is useful to them, to light a spark that might give them the opportunity to then carry on again in the future. So at the moment we have a massage course which is running that takes 7 to 10 days depending on the individual. In that I teach the first stage of the treatment system. So I teach what we call the Nadai massage series, and this is a series of approximately 41 strokes which is done to the whole body, which is looking to relieve any tension within the neuromyofascial web, this web that is inside us, the web that supports all of the tissues in the body. And when there is some distortion or malalignment in that web, it can be corrected through massage and through lengthening out the shortened tissues. As well as this massage course, we're running a 1-week immersion course in which people can learn the massage and also do the practice and receive some theoretical background. That theory is really there to try to link together the two halves, so to make the martial art and the healing art more appear in the same line, so people can see how one and the other are both coming from the same origin. And so Kalari Lab, as I've set up, which was set up as a research center, somewhere where we could look at using the treatment, using the training as a way to better individuals practice. It's becoming now a community. So I'm going to look at going to Singapore, going to Shanghai, going to Tokyo, going to different cities around Asia to try and propose for them to come here and train. Traditionally 12 years of practice of the martial art, and you'd spend probably another 12 years learning the healing art. So anyone who has 24 years, they can come along.